the Comet. Pfister's flagship model. Iconic for over 50 years. And the most recent version we've had in this game, well, that's the 2013 Comet. It was pretty good at the time of launch. Had some good straight line speed, had some good acceleration, and the turning was pretty decent. For a price of $250,000, it was a little bit more expensive than all the other vehicles, but not by much. Now, that may be more expensive then, but now, it's a good $1 million plus cheaper than other sports cars. So I think I'm gonna test it out by simply putting my foot down, and you will see the problem with this vehicle. Alright, we're going, 60, 70, come on, 75, nope. We just have no speed. And I know we're on a bridge and there's traffic, but I had to slow down. But, it's still not fast. Even though I'm on this exit here, I'm still not going more than 95 miles an hour, 90-ish miles an hour. Which is a shame, because everything else is fantastic on this vehicle. It's iconic looking, it's got a good sound to it, it's fun, it's just slow. And the development of this vehicle has been atrocious, and it's been untouched for 5 years due to the Neon's development. But lucky for us, that's about to change. And here we are. We are in the Comet SR, which I can only expect to say is super rich, because that's what you have to be in order to buy it at a price of $1.1 million. But we're going to ignore that because I'm on a $1 million hypercar in the straights. Come on. Let's see if you really are this hyper. Come on. Go fast in the 100. 80, 85, 90. Come on! Please crack 100 miles an hour! I want you to be a fast vehicle, 95, 97! Ugh. Damn it. It's faster. Not by much. And it looks, I like everything except the back end. There's something wrong with the back end of this car. I can't quite put my finger on it. But, you see, it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right for a Porsche, for a Comet. It just doesn't look that way. I don't mind the look of this car. I think everything else looks brilliant, except for the back half starting from the rear wheel. After that, they kind of just gave up. And then we get to the ride. The ride is, well, as you expect from a track car, atrocious. Because there's a rule. Track cars are never good on the road, and this has not broken that rule and is a very law-abiding citizen. Because it's bumpy, it's stiff, it's uncomfortable, and yes, that makes it very fast on a track. But considering the Comet is $920,000 cheaper, how can it be that fast? Because if you're going to do $10,000 a second, you still need to be 9.2 seconds faster, which, for pretty much any homologated version, is incredibly difficult. And I do fear, since the base car is a little too high performance, that would be the same. So, I tested it. And even then, it's fast, it's about 6 or 7 seconds faster, but that still makes it only $600,000 more worth, not the $900,000 we were led to believe. So, I was about to hand this back to Comet, to Pfister, saying it's garbage, but they said give it one more shot, and they gave me a road in the mountains of Vinewood, to test this vehicle out, because I was not ready to give up. But they said, go to the mountains of Vinewood and test it out there, before giving it back to us. So I did. Holy crap! Look at the corner speed of this thing, it's brutal! Oh, it's majestic! It just has so much grip, the tires just grab onto the road like a toddler grabbing onto his mommy! And the speed, considering on such twisty roads, the lack of straight line speed doesn't matter, and you just feel the mechanical grip of this vehicle, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning around these corners. The turn-in, it's so precise. The throttle, it feels like I've grown a car out of my foot. And you're so busy driving, you don't notice the lack of engine sound or the bumps that break your spine into. It's just fantastic. All that stuff about vents and airflow and dynamic brakes. It all makes perfect sense. That's brilliant. Well done, you German snob from Berlin. This is a masterpiece. Oh, this is beautiful. Well, I should do this more often. I mean, is this what everybody wants or needs? No. Is this practical in any way? No, I had to shut down the entire road to get access to this, but, I mean, look at the speed! If I did this in any normal car, I would be off visiting that cliff over there. I mean, it's just stunning how much it grips on this road. So, would I recommend this? No. It's way too expensive, looks hideous from the rear, and is way too stiff. But if you have a couple $1 million to burn and not much to do, then absolutely. This vehicle is one of the best handling vehicles I have ever driven.